Yo, 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 yo. All right, I'm operational. Y'all should be able to hear me now. What it do, Iowa? Coach Stein. I see you got a big win. Kentucky. Kentucky's a really good user. That's a nice win. Pretty close game, if I'm not mistaken, right? Yeah. That was a fun one. I didn't even get to watch it, man. But congratulations. Good start to the season. But we have 5 people in the chat right now. Probably enough to get started. You know what I'm saying? Sorry for the delay. Had to play a game in another league and then some other shit. You know what I'm saying? But we here now. You know what I'm saying? And we got 8 people in the chat. Welcome to season 7, fellas. You know what I'm saying? It's been a long road, been a great cycle, very competitive cycle, multiple different champions. This probably looks like the last season, I would think. You know what I'm saying? Depending on when or how fast we get through the shit. You know what I'm saying? But interesting. We got a couple games that's already been played, and we'll look into all of them. We'll kind of look at everybody's roster, as many as, you know. I'm not sure the exact number of people in the league right now, but most of the top 25 is users until you get to like the back half. But looking forward to a real competitive season, man. Shout out to our number 1 team. Well, shout out to Ron first and foremost, the defending national champion. Big win against a SEC rival, MLG rival from the very beginning, and Cody. Big win. That Georgia team looked pretty unstoppable, and he stopped it. Well, I ain't gonna say he stopped it, but he scored more points than it, and that game was wild as shit. Like to be up, 31-7 or some shit like that. And for him to come back and win, just epic, big time. But shout out to Ron. I'm sure he's going to be ready to go. He even got a week 1 victory over a great user in Omelet. So we're looking forward to seeing what he does this year. But to crank it off, the posters feel like Georgia is the top team in the nation this year. Shout out to Cody, 99 overall across the board. Representing the SEC, probably the favorite to come out of the conference again, and looks like the favorite to win the national championship this year. Already had a huge game against Oregon that he pulled out a victory for at home. This is crazy. Y'all boys up here playing college basketball. 60-58 is crazy, man. But 38 points in the second quarter for him. So what they went into halftime, it was 41-35. Like, that shit is crazy. And then I guess they acted like they wanted to play defense in the second half. You know what I'm saying? Maybe it's a bunch of turnovers, I would think. Oh yeah, well, Oregon did turn the ball over a lot. But time of possession was in Oregon's favor too. Just the turnovers that'll do it. Great game. I wish I'd have been there to watch that joint. Cody got this quarterback from me. It looked like he had to get some time in there, or he hit 3 throws. Probably end up being the starter in that one. No, you still got Hester. But good job spreading the ball around. This guy went crazy. Selassie Slaughter. I think, was he one of your guys, Cody? Like he that you re-signed in the portal, or was he somewhere else? But Tobias, defending Heisman Trophy winner, 11 catches, 79 yards. Kind of workmanlike, you know what I'm saying? Not as explosive as he was in Kansas, but that's a good stat line. He tried to leave. Yeah, he tried to get the fuck out of there, huh? But yeah, man, it's a good win though to start the season. Shout out to Baylor. Nobody really got any good pressure on the quarterback at all, but He had a day with 3 picks. It's crazy. Took the hoodie off him and he wasn't. Put that hoodie back on that boy. That shit do look flap though, bro. I'm sorry, that hoodie shit whack. It ain't even look fly when James Jones did it, man. Oh no, wrong. Oh boy, went crazy with this man. 224 yards. Couldn't get in the end zone much, but I'm sure he'll bounce back and be a problem in the Big Ten. Well, he's out here with a true freshman quarterback, though, so that's interesting. But best of luck to both teams, though. Shout out to Cody, big win there. Another big game against UNLV next week. Damn, bro, you got them at home, though, so that helps. Then, of course, the row of free wins with the user games. Big game against Rod. And, of course, a rematch of the national... rematch of the national championship. You got most of your games at home. All but one user game at home, so it's going to be tough. Probably looking at an undefeated season for Georgia. Bench that boy, huh? Excuse me. Bench that boy. Let's take a look at the roster as a whole, and I'm sure that shit is crazy. Sure, that shit is bananas. Yeah. I could just go over the bunch of dudes that he took from me in the portal. This guy from North Carolina and didn't keep it real and went to Georgia, bro. Fucking nerd. Who else? There's a bunch of this guy beat me for him in the portal. Who else? This guy was a North Carolina State starter. I believe that was our national championship runner-up team. No, it was the year after. But he was a starter. Well, he left and then came back. Oh, okay. See. Well, he came back. That one don't count. I'll give him that. But you took a whole lot of dudes from me in the portal, bro. This guy. We missed this dude. But anyway, the quarterback too. The lineman too. I'm pretty sure everybody else got the same complaints here. You busting people's ass in recruiting as the Bulldogs, but damn good team. Hester back. Running back room looks solid. Yeah. Speed of receiver, size of receiver, tight ends. You know, everybody can move in the tight end room. And just the trenches is crazy. Yeah. Not a whole lot you can be able to do with this guy here. He's a dog. 2 dudes and 99 strength is really wild. But yeah, man. As you would expect, Georgia is back to being Georgia. They haven't won a championship this cycle, but it's probably a good chance he's going to get an opportunity to play for another one this year, or at least be in the playoffs for sure. But on to the defending national championship run and see what's good with this man. Another big dub early, 24-21. A lot more like a football game as far as the score, at least in this one. At one point, it was 21-14 at half, and from there, I wish we had the scoring summary in here. I can't remember how it kind of went, but turnovers tell the story here. You lose by 3 points. You have 5 turnovers. Probably why you lost. But controlled the time possession. Probably just giving them a lot of short fields with these turnovers, and Ron's cashing in, being efficient. It's an all-American quarterback. Just had a terrible game. The run game, good average. Didn't really commit to it, especially to say you had the ball so long, but probably playing from behind most of the time anyway. Good ball distribution to everybody. Got a lot of different receivers involved. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 different guys had a catch in this game. Then got a lot of pressure. Well, a lot of good stuff happened for him in this game, and except for the turnovers, it looks like. You know what I'm saying? Was able to get a pick off of him. But, you know, Championship mentality. Tim Thorpe, defending national championship quarterback, had a great game. 3 TDs, 1 pick, 18 for 22. Just efficient, 81% completion. Good averages in the run game. He was getting little chunks here and there, but nothing too crazy. Didn't really commit to it because he was really dotting them in the sky. And he really didn't have the ball on, it looks like. Short field, scoring touchdowns, being efficient. Big game for Jacquees Bakhtiari. 5 catches, 2 TDs. Yeah, of course, every year Ron's a threat, man. I mean, capitalizing on turnovers, forcing mistakes. That'll do it. Another big game for him very next week against Kentucky. Kentucky coming off a loss. So this should be like game of the week material here. Looking forward to seeing that one. Matchup with Carl later in the season on the road. Big time matchup with B-Dot, who I played week 1 later in the year. Senio on the road and Georgia on the road. So this will be interesting here. It's going to be tough. And Kyle Wells is going to be out. But looking forward. Good, nice little slate for him. That's a challenging slate for him. The schedule makers were not kind for that one. Where am I going? Okay, roster. Tripping. All right. Check him out. Let's see what these boys working with, man. Well, we were doing call-ins today, but nobody hollered at me on what you call it. We'll just catch them next time. No biggie. But shout out to Ron for assembling a nice little squad here. 96 across the board. Of course, we know experienced quarterback in Thorpe. Another really good running back room with a really fast running back, George Greason. This kid's got the goods. And this is a first-year starter for him. Been in the program a while, but I think he's going to be a problem. A 98 speed is crazy on that running back. Good backups for him, though. People spell him. He actually carries a fullback. Shout out to the few who do. Fucking super fast receiver here. He's only a sophomore. He's only going to get better. That dude's going to be really good. Yeah. I can see why he's out. But to hold this team to 24 points is not a bad showing for week 1. So I believe this kid was the top tight end in the nation when he came out because I was recruiting him too. But I really like his tight end room. He's more of a blocker, obviously. But these other guys can really go. A lot of speed. Offensive line solid. Nothing too crazy, but really just good enough. Really good players across the line. Gets better at the right side. That right tackle is pretty good. But it's a good line. Real good line. Trench is real beefed up. Gotta love what you see here. Superstar at linebacker. 2 superstars at linebacker. A lot of speed. Well, top guy's really fast. He's out of lockdown. 91 overall, 98 speed. Change direction is high. A real playmaker. He really went hard. He said he was going to go hard in the portal on cornerbacks, and it's a decent room. It's a decent room, not too bad. But we'll see what happens there. I'm pretty sure he'll be in it till the very end. The number 3 team in the country, the Louisville Cardinals. Man, this dude has really done a good job of building his roster and coming with some really, really good teams. He just hasn't put it all together in the for a playoff run. I don't think he's even been to the national championship. He's been pretty close, but really good player, really good team. And they went to work on Auburn, and we got to see these boys next week. So a lot of big conference games next week, as I see. Stanford the week after. It's another big conference game. Shout out to Dove coming back. I'm taking Stanford. That's not the crazy guy that was on Stanford before. Boston College. Not sure. Oh, this old boy. Got you. He had Ohio State. But welcome back to the league to him as well. North Carolina. Notre Dame. Had to see that boy again, man. That's crazy. Boys got creative with these schedules. Boy, that's crazy. Notre Dame at the end of the season, right in the middle. A lot going on. And then, of course, the rivalry game with Kentucky. This is a tough schedule. Real tough schedule, but he's really good, so he should be all right, I'm sure. Let's take a look at the squad. And he's 99 across the board, so I know we're going to see something pretty crazy up here. Yeah, Bags, star quarterback from last year. He's back this year. Had a really strong year last season, 42 touchdowns. Threw a lot of picks, but also a run threat. Got about 400 yards last year. Real dual threat. This is probably, well, I don't know. He may be back next year. Who knows if he probably will be back. 91 overall. Maybe he goes to the draft, maybe not. But, you know, he's replenished every year. He's done a really good job. He loses guys and gets new guys in there. And this really good running back that he had last year. Really deep running back room. The future looks set in there. You got this crazy good guy out of the portal with all that speed. Just 99. Look at all this fucking 99s, man. That shit crazy. And he's not even the best receiver on the team. You know what I'm saying? So he's got a squad here, man. Bunch of really good players. Tight end room isn't crazy. It's just decent. You know, I mean, it's good enough, but no superstar in the tight end room. Good offensive line, this kid here. Jeez. He got him in the portal. He had to. Yeah. I recruited this guy too. And he got him. But that dude is really good. Jesus. Connor Stork. It's just a lot of talent. Defensive tackle room strong. Was this the guy from last year? Yeah, the guy last year that was really good. I don't know if this is the same dude. I'm not sure. Yeah, man. Really good squad. I'm sure he's going to be ready to go when the bullet. Got to see him next week, so looking forward to it. Number 4 team in the nation coming off a loss week 1 to Ron. Gonna have to sit on the loss for a week. And we got a big game on the road at Kansas. Starting 2 on the road twice. Crazy. At Tennessee, at Kansas, Michigan, UCF at home, Oregon at home, LSU. Well, nobody's on LSU, but you know. Yeah, I'm sure he'll be fine, but that's a big game against Oregon. It's not a bad schedule. I ain't gonna front on him. You got the tough, obviously, playing the champs on the road. To open up is crazy, but you know, these are people he's played Michigan before. He's probably gonna go in against Kansas with a better team. He's played Michigan before. He's played all these dudes, so he should feel comfortable with the schedule he has. Let's check out the roster, see what he's talking about. Actually, let me go to the roster from that page too. I feel like and get to the schedule. I should be able to view the roster of the team. The Gophers got a star middle linebacker, probably the best middle linebacker, will linebacker, probably the best in the country. 99 overall, a Heisman Trophy level quarterback, a solid running back room. A lot of variety with the receiving core. Different sizes, speeds. A bunch of dudes that do a lot of different stuff. superstar tight end. Offensive line as a unit looks really strong. Yeah, man, this is one of them teams to beat in the league here. This is a squad for your ass right here. A wonderful job of constructing this roster with depth, a lot of good depth. And his special teams is good. You always got to watch for a good kicker and punter. You know what I'm saying? But tough week for him this week, but I'm sure he'll bounce back. Shout out to Senio. He's built this team into something strong. 94 across the board. Opens up with a win, an overtime win against Washington. It was a very good game. That was a very good game. Hold on, quick break real quick. My bad. All right. So, yeah, I was taking a look at this shit. Wonderful game here for these boys. He didn't throw a touchdown, only threw one incompletion. Just a super efficient game. The run game was there for him. Him and his slow running back, 85 speed. And Sal Martino. I think he had him last year, too. It's a good back. This is a big win for him, man. Well played game for Washington State too. He was on the road, and I think he threw a pick on the last play to kind of wrap it up. But he had a pretty good game with this freshman quarterback on the road. I mean, he threw the picks, but he was right there with it. He had a chance at the end. Didn't really run it well. Distributed the ball to a bunch of different receivers. But good game, fellas. Big game against Hawaii next week. You should be favored in that. Just with the teams, you should be in good shape. But TCU, Tennessee, and Kentucky to kind of wrap up the end of the season. Washington State was home. Okay. Gotcha. You're correcting me, and then you spell state wrong. That shit crazy. But good dub for Senio, man. Let's take a look at these boys, these Bulldogs, and see what he got out here. Quarterback Ben Majelli. Was he the starter last year? He was. He's put together a pretty good career here, man. And that was a super good game. 30 for 31 is crazy. I don't know if he was just throwing them quick, like RPO style shit, but he's making the right reads 30 out of 31 times. It's pretty impressive. And then he has a good backup. So if something happens, he has a pretty good backup he can depend on. Of course, Sal. I believe he did have Sal last year. Sal had a big year last year, 1,200 yards. I'm telling you, bro. Wide receiver core, a lot of speed, whole lot of speed. Daryl Merriman, Ben Douglas, some fast dudes at the top of that depth chart, and some other fast dudes behind them. It's a pretty good roster even formed here. Turned this team into a perennial threat. think he did make the playoff last year too, right? Correct me if I'm wrong. I'm not sure. Decent offensive line. He's kind of he got the freshman out there, right tackle. Sophomore left tackle. So I got to think next year this line's gonna be even better if we can make it to another season. Okay. Got a good amount of depth on this team. Pretty decent team. Good win for him week 1. It only gets tougher from here in that SEC. So we'll see if the arrow's still pointing up at the end of the year. Jason, I believe he's independent, or is he? Yeah, he's independent now. He's no longer with the ACC. First game is against Michigan. Got to pay close attention to that one. That should be fun. Iowa in a couple weeks. That's another fun one. Kansas and Kentucky. Louisville. I didn't even know I played him. He plays me. He plays like 3 straight ACC games at the end of the year. But the man, bro, let me tell you, no comment. Notre Dame. That schedule is crazy, man. Sorry you had to go through that, Jason. Top players of free safety. He is an absolute monster. Jesus Christ. A 6'3", 241-pound free safety who runs 99 speed, 99 excel, decent change of direction. This dude is a fucking dog. Finesse move. He can rush the quarterback if you need him to. His block shed is crazy. Man coverage and zone coverage is really adequate. Clear-headed and wrap up on perp. Jesus Christ. Well, this dude is going pro. I'm pretty sure this is the last year in Notre Dame, in South Bend. But what a player. Wide receiver, quarterback, Joe Tuska. Is that? No. I'm not the best at pronouncing names, but Tuska. A lot of speed. Dual threat quarterbacks, runners, and he has a family of running backs. That shit crazy. Yeah. I'm sure this is the lead guy, or these two. Some combination of these. Shit, I don't know how many he's gonna use. He can probably put as many of these motherfuckers in there as he wants. But I gotta start paying attention to what scheme these dudes on. But he probably doing a lot of option stuff too. But Jesus, man. Good speed here. Other fast receivers. Good size. Multiple 6'3" and above receivers. Got small guys. Got tall guys. Pause. I guess I can pause on that one. Damn good offensive line. Defensive line is great as well. Not super strong at linebacker, but he has plenty of other guys like, dudes that he can put in there. Cornerback room looks good. Of course, this guy, a whole X-Man out here. And this dude ain't too shabby himself. Schwinky or whatever the fuck his name is. Jeez, I see why them motherfuckers 99 across the board. So, click of gorillas in that bitch. Kentucky, the team that put me out of the playoffs last year, man. That shit hurt right here. Tough loss to Iowa. Again, we kind of went over this one already. To some extent, we'll take a quick deep dive into it. But Iowa, of course, he ran the ball. That's what he does, and he shows up. He threw 7 passes and just really kind of punked them boys and just played probably optimistic defense. Yeah, got 2 turnovers off, won the turnover battle. Kentucky actually held the ball longer. He won 3rd down, but the turnovers played a big role in it, I'm pretty sure. I didn't watch this game. Wish I would have. It looked like a really good one. Luau Miles. He's a runner. Boy, 5'9". Jesus. And I had a short quarterback like that. Hoss Haney, I think he was like 5'11" or 6 foot. Haney was fast as shit, though. Of course, run game by committee. He's 98 speed. That's crazy. We'll look at that in a second. It looked like he hit him for a deep ball, 75-yard touchdown. How? With an 81 speed wide receivers, man? What the fuck? A lot of pressure. A whole lot of pressure. 5 for the game winner. That's crazy. I know that man wanted to break his fucking controller. I advise people not to break controllers, though, my nigga. Them shit's too expensive nowadays. Let's see what Kentucky was looking like. Strong game with the quarterback. Had to throw it 51 times, though. Not able to run the ball for real. Good distribution here. What is it? 8 different dudes. Catch a pass. 2 guys that went for damn near 150. Didn't get any pressure on the quarterback. I was able to get a pick off of him, but it's like a well-played game. A lot of fun to watch, and I didn't watch it. Look at me. Tennessee next week. Big game for them. Got the computer games in the middle of everything. And then you got Georgia, Notre Dame. Notre Dame is on everybody's schedule, bro. That shit is nuts. Mississippi State, Louisville. It's a tough road. That Louisville game, that's a rivalry, so we knew that was going to be there, but conference matchup against these two and then Notre Dame sandwiched in there is crazy. It's tough. To the home team, one time for the pack, one goal. You know what I'm saying? 94 across the board. First round exit last year in the playoffs. I didn't do much of anything, to write home about. But looking forward to a big game on the road at night in Arizona at West Coast time. That should be fun. I'm sure that stadium's going to be pumping. Tough test. And then we come home to play Louisville, the dreaded Louisville Cardinals. And then, the schedule gods saw fit to put fucking Alabama as my week 3 matchup. But, got the CPU games, and then we got a user game here. Boston College, newcomer to the league. Well, not a newcomer. He's been here before, but welcome back to the league, I guess. Stanford. Mickey Mouse. What are you talking about, man? I'm out here grinding. I got Louisville. That's one of the best teams in the country on my team. I got to play that man week 2. And Jason used to be ACC. I don't know why he wanted to expand his schedule. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man. North Carolina's back in the ACC. Stanford back in the ACC. Boston, the new guy, the old guy, new guy, Boston College. But looking forward to a big one tomorrow. Really am. Should be fun. Let's look at these kids, man, and see what they got. What up, Pack? Leading the way, superstar, second team All-American, running back. Had a great season last year, 1,100 yards, almost 500 yards receiving. Man had like 16 total touchdowns. You know what I'm saying? He was second team All-American when they, I don't know why they didn't give him credit for it right there. But anyway, leader in there, and I was able to get another running back to kind of pair with him. Both of these boys gonna get some totes. Look forward to sharing the ball. But this is the captain of the team, very underrated quarterback. Really excited about this guy. Hopefully he comes back next year too, if we get to next year, but looking for a big year this year. Very accurate. And his speed went up something crazy. It wasn't 87. I could do something with that. Running back room. Of course, we like to keep that joint stocked with talent. This is one of the guys that we want to get on the field too while you bullshitting. Even though he's like the last on the totem pole, it's probably better than these other three. But fullback room fully stocked, ready to go. Wide receiver room. I like what we're doing here. We got a lot of star dev wide receivers up here, especially these top 4 guys. Top 5, really. A lot of good receivers. Like our tight end room. Shout out to Algier, our best lineman. Probably not our strongest line ever. I don't think it's like trash or nothing, but we could be better. You know what I'm saying? But we're really excited about this kid. Young star potential center. Looks like he's going to be a good player for a long time. Yeah, not my strongest offensive line, but we'll be all right. Abdul Finley, man, this dude here, he has become, like, he was not that good at first, man. He worked his way up to star dev. You know what I'm saying? Had that big year here. You know what I'm saying? He's just a contributor, bro. Dude, a hard worker. We're looking forward to sending him out with a strong season this year. We're pretty young on the edges other than these two. You know what I'm saying? So all these dudes should be back for another year after that. A lot of DTs up here. We just recently switched to the 4-3. You know what I'm saying? Get more of these guys on the field. But yeah, man, looking forward to tomorrow. First off, one game at a time. But I got a feeling, man, it's gonna be a pretty competitive season in the league. The number 9 team in the country, the Oregon Ducks, tough first week loss. Took an L to Georgia. We're gonna take a bye week, and then Oregon State, Washington State, Minnesota, Iowa. That's a tough 2-week stretch right here. See if that boy can get through it, but he's gonna bring a squad out here. Yeah, the pack looking good, huh? I wish. We'll see though. Let's take a look at the Oregon Ducks and what they got here. The ghost of Shane Friend. I don't think bro has gotten really a quarterback since Friend has graduated. And that's been a big deal for him. But who's this guy? Major Ali. Damn it, man. Did he not play just now? Am I tripping? I thought this guy played that last game. Oh, where 2 players played last game, except for his best quarterback. That's crazy. That makes no sense at all. But hey, you know what? It's none of my business. But I would have thought that he'd be starting that guy. Really good running back room. I like all these backs. Pause. Does that sound gay? Like, but yeah, nah, he got a good running back room, man. No seniors. All guys that are going to get better. Tight end room looks great. Jermichael Hathaway and his backup is a dog too. Yeah, he's never going to have trouble acquiring talent with Oregon. And as you can see, he's done a good job of maintaining this team. Man. Shout out to that boy, man. Tough first week loss, but like I said, he'll shake back. Michigan, big game against Notre Dame coming up here. I don't know why I keep pressing that. That's a mistake on my part. Big game against Notre Dame. Bye week and then Colorado. Bye week and then UCLA, Minnesota, Iowa, West Virginia. Is West Virginia Big Ten now? Yeah. Okay. Yeah, the conference is going to be real tough. Oh, UCF is Big Ten now. Why would y'all do that, though? You know what? Never mind. Let's take a look at the squad, the squiddy. See what these Wolverines talking about. Is that Stoke still? Stoke is a 12-year senior. That dude been here since the very beginning of the dynasty. I swear to God. But ready to go, Martavius Stoke. Running back room that doesn't have a lot of good overalls. Dude's got a lot going on around here. Like a lot of good things going on around here. Kind of rotating. Man, maybe not one guy that just stands out, but a bunch of decent backs out here. Pretty good backs. Really deep receiver room. A lot of seniors too. Real good tight end. I can't say no line with this dude on it is not great. This is a dog. But I mean, you kind of not great at left tackle, but they're young. Obviously, if we had more time, that guy would develop. But the guard position is crazy. Really good enough at center, and the right tackle is really good. That's a really good line. A great player here on the edge. What's his name? James Damania. Marcus Dishman. Okay, his edges is rock solid. Solid team. I'm looking forward to this Notre Dame game. 299 overall teams is gonna really come down to play calling. This boy Cole. Decent kicker, not a whole lot of kick power, but you got any traits. That winning time always comes in handy. And silver deep range. Kind of wish this guy would be your kicker, right? He can play kicker though. He got team player up there. But first week, major his special teams a week. Oh shit. Talking some shit. I love it. My team it's looking all right. It's 94 overall across the board. It's okay. Nothing special. The Iowa Hawkeyes. As I said, 1-0. Get the rivalry game for the Cy-Hawk Trophy next week. And then Notre Dame in 2 weeks. West Virginia after that. Michigan, UCF, Oregon. Yeah, man. Big Ten, a tough conference. He avoids Minnesota, which is good. You know what I'm saying? That's another tough opponent. I mean, he could win the game, but it's gonna be some tough games here. Michigan and Oregon are definitely gonna be some tough ones. And shout out to West Virginia, man. You know what I'm saying? So we'll see. This is not a conference game, but it's an important game. You never want to take a loss. But let's take a look at the roster, see what D-Boy's working with. The Iowa Hawkeyes. Oh, shit. 98 speed. Yeah, nah, this boy caught a dog. He's a horrible passer. Okay, talk your shit, brother. Like someone who shouldn't lose. He putting y'all boys on notice. That boy benched old Drango, man. 98 speed is 98 speed. That's crazy. Ooh. I like the running back room. This man has a treasure trove of running backs. And a bunch of dudes he never gonna throw the ball to out here. Like, why? How do you get wide receivers to commit to y'all, man? No bullshit. Some blockers out here. I already know. My starting running back spends at least a quarter on the bench, bro. No bullshit. I'm not expecting. I'm glad I got a backup. I got you. Solid line. Everybody's kind of rated close to the same. But they do what they do. There's a bunch of kind of. Thought I would have saw more raw strength guys on your line. You only have one of them for real. But agile guys are good for the pulling blocks and shit like that. All right, so the defense isn't amazing. Quandre Hicks, who's out actually. He's hurt, it looks like, but he's a damn good player. Probably could use it, but shit, I mean, the defense is good enough to get you a win. This guy looks like a stud. I got a kid named Corey Bolin that plays linebacker for me. It's probably his cousin or some shit. Good kicker. Really like the punter. Really good punter. Get a stop when needed, right? Force a mistake or something like that. Where we at? After Iowa at 11, we got the UNLV Rebels at 12. Multiple time Big 12 champion UNLV Rebels. Oh my God, I'm tripping. Yeah, man. Big game. Big win against Kansas. Dominant win. 22-point win at home. Was it at home or on the road? At home. 20-point win. Got to go see Georgia next week. That probably is not going to be pretty. But forced some turnovers. Got ran on a little bit. Did a good job of protecting the quarterback. Didn't throw the ball away. Good win for him. Santiago Glock. One of the dopest football names you'll ever find. Pretty decorated dude, too. Check his awards out because I know he won a bunch of them last year. What's that? 6 different guys? 7 different guys? 6. Good ball distribution. Didn't really get him a lot of pressure, but did force 3 picks off of him. Big dub to open up the season. Got to go see Georgia next week. That's not enviable. SMU stepped away. No, he took the Hawaii job. Excuse me. Boise. In a few weeks. Who the fuck has Boise State? Somebody at Boise? Arizona State, Colorado, and Texas Tech. He doesn't. He doesn't play Baylor this year. that strategically placed Georgia game week 2 is crazy. Tyler who? Tyler from Madden with the fucking skin tone, fucking flesh tone tank top. Yes, that is him. Welcome back, Tyler. Oh yeah, welcome back, brother. What team is that I'm looking at? UNLV, the Running Rebels. Yeah, I wish we can keep a lot of these guys the full cycle. It'd be dope. Maybe next year. Santiago Glock, of course. I said I wanted to check his credentials. He had a big year last year. Freshman of the year, I believe that is. The Sean Alexander Award. Won the Big 12. Should be the quarterback for the duration of the league, even if we get another season. Decent running back room. Nobody really just crazy good, but you got a lead guy right here, and with a lot of good traits. Ball security traits. I don't think I'd ever seen that on a running back. Not that I know they couldn't get it, but I just never seen it. Increased fumble chances on tackle attempt. That boy gonna hold on to that jump. I see you, big dog. Type of shit I like. Do not fumble the ball. Durham. Yeah, I can understand why you want to get deep with this guy. Another good receiver. You know him. These guys, he knows how to produce at that position. Some good tight ends. Nice tight end group. Offensive line. Hold on. Going a little too fast. 88, 87, 81, 84, 82. The overalls aren't really crazy overalling, but it's a good enough team. He knows how to play with them. This is his guys he brought in, and he's got a star quarterback and good receivers. He knows how to play with them. So I'm sure UNLV is gonna have a lot to say about that Big 12 before it's all over with. Baylor, the Bears. Checking out the slate. Non-conference game against UCF. Non-conference against North Carolina. Non-conference against Sam. So, I mean, you should be the favorite and probably in the Big 12. It's a pretty simple schedule here. It's not a whole lot of... The Arizona State game is going to be an issue. Kansas beat them last year, so we'll see. But yeah, man, navigatable, if that's even a word. 92 overall, 91 offense, 94 defense. Let's check out the Squiddy squad. Gage Hagens, top quarterback this year. Wade Maxwell, this kid been in college football for a long ass time. I don't know, man. I feel like I've seen that name before, like multiple times. But you got a bell cow here and a bunch of people that can back him up. Nice, fast wide receiver room here. Kind of weak at center, but everywhere else on the line is really strong. Not a lot of depth on the D-line, but the starters are really good. So You know, that wear and tear might hurt him one of these games. Superstar at Will linebacker, 95 overall. Some good athletes in the DB room. The speed and change direction is pretty high on most of these dudes. Not high overalls, but should be a contender in the Big Ten. Him and UNLV should be fighting it out. Arizona State, Texas Tech. Looking forward to it. The Stanford Cardinal. Welcome back, Dove. Let's see. Because this guy turned his manual progression. The last guy had manual progression on, and none of his dudes got better. So, unfortunately, Dove's going to be playing. It's going to be an uphill battle. Not a whole lot of depth. Not a whole lot of athleticism and speed anywhere. It would be a miracle if this team stays ranked for a long time, especially that high ranked. But we'll see what Dove can do, man. I don't want to talk down on you like you can't get it done, but it's going to be tough. Let's see what the schedule looks like. So took his first L against Pittsburgh. The computer Pittsburgh. Took a rough one. Apparently he did not. Syracuse and then Louisville, UCF, North Carolina, Boston College, North Carolina State, Baylor, Notre Dame. Oof, it's going to be a long year. It is going to be a long year. UCF, dude's been pretty consistent. I had to check his record. I think he's won a lot. Pretty good amount of his games. Big game against Baylor, and I'm not sure when this is going down. I would think either today or tomorrow. But big game. Looking forward to seeing it go down. Ranked team, 13 versus 19. It's a week against Northwestern to get right, and then Texas Tech and Stanford both come through. Neither are conference games. It's all just 3 out of the first 4 is non-conference games. Gets into the conference slate and has Minnesota, Iowa, West Virginia, Michigan. Let's see what them boys looking like, the roster. I'm going to the wrong team. I'm tripping. There's a UCF. Akeenum. JT Akeenum. His name sounds familiar. No, he hadn't the whole time. Probably from him. Maybe I looked at him in recruiting or something. But decent quarterback. Stua Mama. Okay. Getting creative with the names, huh? Well, yeah, I'm pretty sure this guy's going to be an All-American. There's no question. A lot of receivers on the roster here. Tight end room looks solid. Not a lot of depth, but all 3 of these guys are like starting quality. These guys are blockers. He's got a receiver here, a guy that can kind of move a little bit. Nothing crazy special on the line, on either line, honestly. Defense might have some issues in that Big Ten with the type of firepower a lot of these other users are coming with, but you know, took a step up in talent. We're gonna see what's up with him. UNC, our dreaded rival here, 90. Overall 91 offense and 89 defense. Virginia Tech to open up. He did the work there. Gets a bye week and then he sees Arizona State. Should be a tough game for him. Baylor, Stanford, Louisville, Texas Tech. And then we close it out at the crib versus North Carolina State. So it's a tough schedule. See how tough the team is. Tar Heels are bringing Dave Hatchett out there, quarterback, a really good quarterback, pocket passer. Was he on the roster last year? He was. He did play last year some. Originally at Maryland, Colorado. Oh, he's been recruited by users pretty much the whole way through. Six touchdowns in his first game there, but long road this season. Good room here. Not a whole lot of speed until you get a little further down here. But pretty good players. We got a 78 overall speed receiver. That's crazy. That is bananas, my boy. He must be a blocker. But that's crazy. I don't know how you gonna get on the field, family. Jimmy Garcia is the lead guy. Isaiah Tam, another good receiver. Tight end room. We got a star tight end and a backup that's pretty good as well. Everywhere but center looks solid at the very least. Yeah. You got this guy from me in the portal. He's a really good tackle. But I think he was coming from Tech. Yeah. He had a sack in his first game, so shout out to him. Jameson Turner. This is where he really cleaned up because he got me for the Buckets Award winner last year. This dude would be on he should be on my team. Boy left behind, brand exposure. We played in the fucking conference championship. We had multiple national televised games. We went to the playoffs and left because of brand exposure, bro. And this nigga is a dog, bro. Well, you ain't have to take this one, though. Man. This boy here is a goon. 91 speed, 99 overall, bro. He'd have been perfect in the middle of my shit. Crazy. Cornerback room kind of suspect, though. Got to get some work done there. But the front seven is going to be borderline elite. I like there's a lot of good talent here. The linebackers, the tackles, like two linebackers, like all this top layers are typically front seven guys. And, of course, this great quarterback. But we'll see what's up, though, bro. Challenging schedule they got for you here, so looking forward to it. Kansas. Shout out to Marcus. Who I bet that Marcus Wooden gonna quit this time. So I think I won the office pool. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers ain't believe in you, Marcus. Motherfuckers ain't believe in you at all. Tough first week loss. Boise State week 2. Bucko. They had some interactions in in the Madden League. That should be pretty fun. Minnesota, TCU. These first 4 games is crazy. Well, I mean, I don't want to say it's crazy, but Minnesota right there is going to be tough. Notre Dame. Ooh. Minnesota and Notre Dame bunched into your conference schedule is going to be a tough one to overcome. Let's check out the Hawks, see what they're working with. Yeah, man, and that's a good quarterback. Really good running quarterback. We got 99 speed. I'm pretty sure this guy's gonna be the lead guy. Yeah, he's an award winner. What, he probably a kick returner last year or something. Jim Thorpe Award. Which one is that? Like best overall player or some shit? How the fuck where you get an award from? That's crazy. Well, anyway, he saves an otherwise regular running back room though. Oh, that's why I was so confused. He moved that boy from DB to running back. I ain't. Hell no. 82 speed wide receiver out here. That's got to be tough. I bless you, Marcus. God bless you, brother. Ooh. Yeah, I think I want to get out of here before it gets too crazy. Some of that shit might rub off. This 76 overall team. Best of luck to you, my guy. TCU. I want to say TCU been here from the jump too, right? Been here all cycle. Big game against Hawaii to open up in West Virginia. Skip a week and then Kansas, Colorado, Texas Tech. Well, let me tell you, if you was in that Big 12 and you was not Baylor, you was gonna get some teams on your fucking schedule. My goodness, TM, you was setting them boys up. Oh, what team was that? TCU. Okay. Shout out to Lafayette, Louisiana, my next door neighbor, my hometown. It's a good quarterback and a pocket passer with a lot of speed and just wonderful. Ooh. All right, boy. Better keep that boy happy. You don't want him hitting the portal, but this dude gonna be pretty good too. But he's a senior too. Folkerts. Running back room. Decent receivers. Really good starting tight end. Nice backup to the tight end. Oh. Okay. Okay. Okay, TCU. This is a really good team on offense because something got to be holding them back. I don't see how they're 86 on offense. This offense looks crazy. Like the quarterback is a stud. They may not. The running back is a stud. Like he's a good player. The receiver room is solid. Like man, these niggas is good. The top two dudes and it's decent depth, not a lot of speed behind it, and the star tight end. Boy, they catfishing niggas out here, bro. Because ain't no way. 98 overall left tackle, left guard, 93, 91, 90, 87. But offense should be at least a 90 overall or 91 or something like that. That's crazy. I wonder how they do those averages. The edges look solid. Tackles, maybe a little light inside here. That's kind of where you find a weakness, if any. Not kind of, that's a weakness. Not a lot of speed here in the corner position. So that could be alarming, but we'll see. Just depends on how you play them. Good safeties. The strong safety is really good. Free safety is pretty good. And you got this guy you can put in there too. depth at kicker. Gotta love it. Great roster management. Great kicker and a guy understudy under him. Same at punter. Even though the punter's not that good. So let's score points. Not gonna be a good job of field position if you don't move the ball. But they criminally underrating this man's offense. There's some studs in this joint. Starting with this guy. Did you have him last year? I use at Auburn. Sergio Diggs. All right. DCU. Keep an eye on that man, bro. Like, I like his offense. I really do. I think we done with all the ranked users, unless the coaches feel different. Somebody's up here that maybe shouldn't be or should be. I don't think we're done with the users. Let's take a look at some of our unranked guys. Starting with my boy Kyle. Took a tough loss at I don't want to say at or whatever. He just took a tough loss so far. We'll look and see where to Tulsa. At home against Tulsa. That had to suck. Tulane next week. So who the fuck is Tulane? I know nothing. I can't remember. Boise State, Hawaii, and Washington State. So got a ranked team here in got to get this game. Hopefully they stay ranked for you and you can get that win. That'll really help the program. This is probably another team I don't want to spend too much time on because I'm sure that roster is all full. But respectfully, Kyle. Glenn Penny. Oh, shit. Lost in 2 overtimes. Fought back, though. Fought back. Zaito, that name sounds familiar. Did you get him in the portal? Thought you did. Gotta. Yeah, you did. He was on North Carolina last year. That's why it sounds familiar. I played against him last year. That's why. I think he had a pretty good game against me, too. I didn't do a good job stopping the run that game, but trying to build a depth in the running back room. I see got a lot of good depth at the receiver position. Building something here. You need another season. Hopefully we can get through this one for you, bro. You can see this through. Maybe see some 80s across the board. Man, you can go to hell, Brody, because you took my linebacker, bro. It's beef. I feel some kind of way about that. That man running an award. He came from somewhere else, came to us. He's from Utah, first off. I'd feel better if he went to Utah State while you bullshitting. But this man went to North Carolina. He went to the rival. So it's up. You know what I'm saying? We got to see that boy. It is what it is. But your team isn't as weak as that other one that we were. Who was that other team that was really bad? Was it Marcus's? I feel like your team is stronger than his. It's a little bit better. Got a lot of young talent on there. But good luck, Kyle, man. Get back off the schneid, my boy. Best of ranked guys. Hasta la Victoria. Former SMU user. My apologies. Hawaii bound. Out there with all the Polynesian kids. Got a big game against a familiar opponent. He's played TCU before. Mississippi State in week 2. That's going to be a tough one. Mississippi State coming off a big win on the road. UAB in a few weeks. That's not a user. I'm sorry. UTEP. I think bro's on autopilot or something like that. But Washington State, Tulane, Utah State. Manageable schedule. Bro should be should have a chance. I mean, it depends on your team looks off. Oh, my bad. I didn't even see them boys like 67 overall. It's crazy. All right, let's see what you're working with, bro. Hey, we got somebody got some buttes. You got a couple fast guys and a running back that breaks a lot of tackles, but we'll see. Why did you leave SMU, bro? Did you just need the challenge or something? Oh, okay. Got a lot of options at running back. Oh, that's at running back. Quarterback. Not a lot of options at running back, but quarterback room looks really good. Not a great amount of speed there, but got some good receivers. I guess they can get open. This is more like a tight end playing receiver, but I got to think these guys are going to see some totes, be able to get their hands on the ball a little bit more. Not a lot of depth on the team, but it's his first year here. I'm sure about a year or two, if we had more time, he'd be able to do something with these boys. Because, yeah, that's SMU pretty solid. Tough. I commend you, though, bro. You know what I'm saying? Spicing up the league. My man Dot. Big game. Week 1. Oh, got you. That makes sense. We got to have some conversation about what we're doing next year as far as, team selections. It'd be cool to see everybody fight up from a mid-major, see, who can get the promotions. But I'd hate for the fucking hiring logic and offers and shit to, still be the same and we all be stuck in these little schools the whole time. But I doubt it, though. Who knows? We'll see what's up. It looks like you got to see both North Carolina schools. Of course, myself, and then North Carolina in 2 weeks. Tennessee, Baylor, Texas Tech, UNLV, TCU. This is just so ill-placed, the Tennessee game. And got a lot of work to do at the end of the schedule. It really ain't even about these first. I ain't trying to butter him up and no shit, but it really doesn't matter if he loses any of these 2 games. It's really just about finishing strong in conference, and you'll be good. But we'll see. Let's see what the squad looking like. Quarterback, good player. I think it was the Adai guy that he said he was going to start from the portal. We'll see. Yeah, it definitely looks like the one he wants. Had a rough season last year, but got some options at quarterback. I mean, if he doesn't want to go here, he can go with the guy who actually has a star. We got a lot going on here. But I think he said he wanted to start this guy. Good running back room, solid. Keeps the fullback in there. Enrique Drango. Morgan Lovelace. It's pretty good receiver room. Overalls on the tight end don't look crazy, but Phillip Banks. Rest in peace, Uncle Phil. Pretty good player here, though. Probably good contested catch type dude. Spectacular catch, yeah. Offensive line, it's okay. Not really great at the tackle position, but the guards and the interior offensive line is pretty strong. Edges are solid. Nothing to really write home about in the middle of this defense, but pretty good linebacking core. Decent corners, really good corners here. The zone, the bump and run, the archetypes that they're working with. Got the pretty good safety here. I like him. 6'2", 216. 82 overall, just a junior. It's a well-stocked, well-rounded team. He went crazy with the kickers and punters, though. Must have got burned before from that shit. Yeah, he really went crazy with the kickers and punters, but we know Doc, it's gonna be, he gonna deliver, so we'll see. Dang, my man. Let's see what my boy doing. Dang, nigga, if you in the chat, bro, text me back what I asked you about, big dog. My safety is paramount, my nigga. Texas Tech, big week 1 game. I'm sure he'll play this shit probably Friday night at like 3 a.m. in the morning. I'm sure that's when Carl's free. But big game. It's a real big game. Neither one of them are ranked. That's crazy. 2 good players. Neither are ranked. UCF in a few weeks after that. TCU, Arizona State, Kansas. This man got 5 straight user games. That is crazy. Excuse me, 6 straight user games. I can't count. Oof. Fun and games is over after week 7, big dog. You gonna get to fuck with everybody. Why am I back in here? I gotta look at his roster. Excuse me. Been doing this for an hour or so now. So, hour and a half, actually. Team Texas Tech. So, quarterback, Braxton Taylor or Jack Gannon or Carlos Perez. Who's going to be the starter? It's a real live quarterback battle. The best thrower is probably Braxton Taylor. He's got the captaincy, so well, he's a captain too. So shit, who knows? Not sure who he's gonna come with. Not too crazy in the running back room. Wide receivers. We got some good receivers here. Marcus Crabtree. Yeah, that's fire. Michael's little cousin. Ace and Crabette. I love it. Some fast receivers in there. Got a lot of speed in their room. Who got purple hair strong? Woo. Oh. Oh. The Headstrong is no composure loss, probably. Resist hot routes being incorrect due to state. Oh. Oh. You like to hit people with trash cans. Ain't bad. And then you got some really good receivers. Dang. DJ Hernandez. Bro. Is this Aaron Hernandez's brother? Because he has a real brother named DJ Hernandez. I wonder if Dane was being funny. Anyway. Offensive line, the protection looks solid. Defensive line. Melvin Taylor's a dog. Yeah, decent. McNabb probably started the defense. Get that man that seat, bro. That's a captain type dude. Mike linebacker ranked that high. He should be a leader. Not a lot of speed in the secondary, but Dame knows how to compensate for that. Special teams is nothing special. But I like the quarterback. Purple Headstrong is crazy. I didn't even see that. Good eye, Cody. Who else we got? Carl. My main man. Shout out to Carl. One time from North Carolina. Why am I going in here? I'm tripping, bro. Team schedule is where I meant to go. South Carolina. Well, they got a week 1 user game against Dame. Talked about that already. SEC schedule. Tennessee. Oh, well, shit. Well, I guess Carl's going to be in the playoffs this year. That's probably for sure. Even if he loses both of these games, if he wins out, he's probably going to be a playoff team. There was opportunities to give him user games here, but I think we were too interested in loading user games. That's what. But let's see what the squad looks like for him. So the stakes of that week 1 game for Carl are huge because if he wins, the only user game he has against is Tennessee. And if he can beat Tennessee, he's going to go undefeated and play for conference championship. So we'll see. Roy Hurst, the quarterback, really good senior. This dude was a fucking no. He just beat me out for him. That dude never played. Probably the future right here, if there is any future for our league before next year's game come out. Really good running back, Gordon Day. He's elite dev and he's only a sophomore. He's going to be great. Good running back room. Not a ton of depth. You know, you deal with 2 injuries and you're going to be kind of thin, but also not a lot of depth here either. Really good tight end. More of a blocker than he is a receiver. Yeah, that's rough. Somebody gets hurt, he down bad, like super bad. So I don't know. We'll see to how long they last before somebody dies. The edges are super strong. Good defensive line. Linebackers look good. Corners looks fast and athletic. Safety is a god. Yeah. The depth is an issue, man. Well, wear and tear, he'll get in the game, and if he loses somebody for a whole game on that offensive line, it could really open it. And Lord forbid, I've seen, 2 people get hurt at the same time on the offensive line, and he's gonna be down bad. But we'll see. We're gonna pass him up. All right, Colorado. Go Buffs. West Virginia week 1. Tough loss. Really good game from what I heard. Michigan in a couple weeks. TCU, UNLV, Baylor, Texas Tech. Some tough opponents, man. Colorado, my man. I'm not sure how much success he's had. Ryan was on Colorado at the beginning of the league. I'm shocked he left. It's your alma mater. Your actual alma mater, and you left it up. Oh my. Yeah, he looks like the start. Well, shit, I'd have started this dude. Fuck all that arm strength, son. He got all these traits and shit. Clear-headed on goal. Goal, mobile, dead-eye. I mean, I guess he fell in love with his throw power. That's probably it, but I would play this dude, but not my team. Nice running back room. Star running back. It's a good team, man. It's a great left tackle. This dude awesome. Yeah. Defense isn't fantastic, but it's good enough. Decent. He knows what he's doing. He should be all right. But it's a good offensive team. And multiple good quarterbacks on this team. Got to shake back from that loss. West Virginia. Shout out to the Mountaineers. Country Roads. What am I doing, son? I'm tripping. I'm looking for shit. I said, don't look at the overall, huh? We got to assess the whole thing, brother. I can't make no guarantees to you. It's getting hot in this goddamn garage. Colorado, big win, of course. TCU next week. Tulane and Iowa back-to-back. So 4 straight user games to get the season cranked off. And then he gets some breathing room, and then Michigan and UCF at the back half of the schedule. First season in the Big Ten, man. And he's playing like every Big 12 team, it seems like. But looking forward to seeing what you can do with this team. First 4 weeks is crazy. We say Godspeed. Let's see what these dogs look like, bro. See what you working with, man. If they don't look at the overall, we're gonna look at the dogs here. See what type of heart they got. Reggie Homer, signal caller, pocket passer from Destrehan, Louisiana. Shout out to Southeastern Louisiana. You know what I'm saying? Tremaine Lowe was one of mine. He was a senior. He was a star level quarterback. He left and went to Georgia, was the backup there last year. And good to see him finally, because the guy I got now was just better than him. But I love the speed, his athleticism. We just end up recruiting somebody that will end up being better. But he found a home. Yeah, man. He definitely found a home, which I'm glad you got him playing. Really only one fast receiver, and he's pretty good. All that purple. Workhorse, downhill, balance. You can't really hit stick him. Big dude. Good speed. Good tight end. I worry about that offensive line a little bit, especially the left side. But decent on the edges. Decent to tackle. Pretty good tackle room. Interior defensive line room, if you will. Yeah, good team, bro. They manageable. I see what you're saying. These top 2 corners are locking shit all the way up. And they're only juniors. Now, when you get to these guys, that's where you gotta try to get to these dudes. But these top 2 corners are really good, or are really athletic at least. Okay, decent kickers. Young, I'm thinking it was a freshman kicker with no mentals. But Emmanuel Reezy got that winning time. You gotta love that. All right, so I feel you on that, bro. That's not a bad team. It's better than their overall. They be playing you, and they played. I want to say that was TCU that they played them on his offense or whatever. They kind of lower, underranked, only rated y'all. But your offensive line needs some help, bro. God bless. Where we at? Washington State is unranked. So we got how many more? Washington State, Tulane, Boise State, Boston College. Got you. All right. So here we go. Where we at? Washington State. Let's take you out, man. Check out your schedule here. See what it looks like. Mississippi State, again, really good game. Tough loss to begin the season. Gets a bye week, gets a computer game before his next user game. Big game against Oregon. Probably gets drubbed in this one because his team's not good enough. But you know, as it kind of goes, Hawaii, Boise State, UTEP, Tulane closes Utah State. You know, be in that mix for the Pac-12 championship and hopefully get in the playoffs if he can win the conference. Speed through this one here. Let's see, maybe they underrated his team too. Who knows? No, not looking good so far. True freshman starting quarterback though. Did you go with him? Yeah, you went with the true freshman starter. So that's Sam Slaughter. That's hard. I actually know a dude named Sam Slaughter. No bullshit. Black dude. Big guy. Boy, fast as hell though. Not the real Sam Slaughter, but that guy. Tight end Fanu Yoon. Boy, I got some names at this motherfucker, man. All right. Nothing to write home about. Could use someone. They probably ranked them pretty close to what they really are. I don't think they underranked them. This looks like a 76 across the board type team. I did not put a parlay in tonight, bro. I continue to forget to do that shit. Is it halftime yet? But good luck, Washington State. Tulane, Sam Rich. Who has Tulane? Has this person been in here already? Oh shit, it's only been the first quarter. Oh, I'll be good for halftime. Yeah. All right, Tulane. Shout out to the Green Wave. New Orleans in the building. San Diego State, week 1. And then Utah State, week 2. West Virginia, UTEP, Hawaii, Washington State. Should be a threat in the Pac-12. We'll see, though. Let's see what that team looks like. Decent quarterback. For a senior, he's not really decent. It's not that good, but I mean, you know, serviceable. I saw a little speed there in the backfield, a little bit here. It's gonna be tough sledding in that conference, man. This team does not look overly impressive to say that they rank that high. But we want to follow and see what's good. That conference is always pretty interesting towards the end of the year anyway, so we'll see. My man came in, got him a dub real quick. My man Tyler with Boise State. Let's see what the schedule looks like going forward. It should be pretty cake for him. I don't know what conference he's in. Or is he still in that same? No, he's back to us. Excuse me. Big game against Marcus, UNLV, Washington State, Utah State. See what he got, man. Yeah, what, Iowa State before he left that first time? I saw some solid shit at the top of that roster. Junior Bullet, good running back. Couple good receivers there. Not a whole lot of depth. But shit, I think his team better than Tulane's, to be honest with you. And they got Tulane shit rated higher. That's crazy. Them boys went nuts with these fucking punters and kickers. He was here last year. He didn't play, but I recruited that guy. Let me see. You don't even show what a nigga signed it. That's crazy. Game day. Who you won a natty in game day? It cut off your comment. Game day, another league. Y'all boys playing. I think I've heard that a few times, so it must be. Good luck, Tyler. You know what I'm saying? Welcome back to the league. As we try to finish up here. You the last one. Boston College, you're blessed. This man was Ohio State, bro. And left. 2 natties, huh? It's not bad. Look at that, Boston College. I'm wilding. Welcome back to the ACC. We got to see that boy this year. Should start the season at least 5-0. And then probably gets the reality check against Louisville. But the back half of the schedule, we got Louisville, NC State, and Stanford. Oh, I got you, big dog. I see you. So you must know what you're doing, is what they're saying. Well, it's going to be an uphill battle with them boys, bro. That team looked terrible. Boston College, see what you're working with, big dog. Kind of came after the schedule was made, so you just got the conference games, no real out-of-conference joints. Good quarterback. Jimmy Garnes, Jr. Athlete, good throw power. CJ Suggs, running back. Yeah, not the craziest running back room. Top 2 receivers look pretty good. Maybe in the third. No, the top 4 or 5 receivers are pretty good. Not a lot of speed there at the bottom half of that. Good tight end room. Solid offensive line. Not too solid defensive line. One good linebacker. Cornerbacks with some speed here. One cornerback with some speed, but the rest kind of lacking in the long speed department. It's a bit struggle with the squad that he has at the moment. But I believe that's everybody, man. So we got through that whole joint. Just real quick, take a look at the Heisman odds just to start the season. I don't think anybody stats aren't recording from any games except for the BYU guy. Not the BYU, they won the first national championship. Fell off hard. Carl Bowie. Stout, the 12th year senior. Marcel Goodley probably won't be this high next week after having such a rough game. But not a lot of users on there. I'm pretty sure that's going to change once everything gets going. But conferences this year, man, Louisville's probably the favorite here in the ACC. They've won it the last 2 years. It's how many users in conference now? It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of us. Not a whole lot going on here. But we'll definitely have to Big 12, I would probably say Baylor has the easiest path. I really like that TCU team. I'd probably say Baylor is the favorite here. They got the best team in the conference. They should be good to go. The Big 10, Minnesota and Oregon are probably the front runners here. I'm interested to see. And, of course, Iowa. My apologies. Iowa already has a big win to start that joint. Definitely Iowa. And Oregon and Minnesota fighting for that top spot. Minnesota probably has the most impressive team in my opinion, and him and Iowa don't play this season. So I'm interested to see, man. If we looking at the schedules, we could probably be looking at either one of those three. The winner of this Minnesota and Oregon game versus Iowa in the championship for the Big Ten. We'll see. The Pac-12. Ain't Tulane. You got the best team in there, brother. You probably the favorite. Why you bullshitting? I take that back. Who's your first game against? Well, you got the computer. But it should be interested to see what you do here, man. You know what I'm saying? You came in highly touted. The Big Dog Conference, the SEC, the Georgia Bulldogs probably are the favorite to take the whole thing. Granted, I don't think they blow a 31-7 lead again. Probably say Georgia to be the preseason favorite to win the whole conference, maybe even a national championship. But let the games begin, fellas. I'm looking forward to another big season, MLG football. I believe that's everybody. I hope I didn't miss anybody's team. Try to at least crank up a pod for us at least once or twice a week. Try to get some of y'all to come in and chop it up with me. But looking forward to seeing what some of the new guys do. Tulane again. Having Tyler back. Dove is back with Stanford. Rod with his second season in the league. He kind of got his guys in the building. Lots of interesting matchups coming, and that was pretty cool the other day. Cody and were able to call the game for Minnesota and Tennessee. So hopefully we can do a little bit more of that going forward. But keeping shit rolling into CFB 27, and obviously keep your eyes on the chat. There'll be more information on that. I'm pretty sure I saw somewhere online we should be looking at like some type of trailer for that game towards the end of this month. They kind of did it towards the end of the month last year too. So looking forward to it, man. Peace and love, bro. I'll see y'all on the other side. I got my game tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? Tune into these streams, be interactive. But best of luck to everybody, and I'll see y'all down the road, man. Peace out.